What's up, everyone? Fresh cop of the day. I want to get this video up like ASAP while it's still fresh in your minds. And what we have today in front of us is the neutral gray slash hyper crimson Air Jordan 1 High OG. It's got no Jumpman on the back, and it's got the Nike swoosh on the tongue. So, one thing you might notice off the bat, it's got that kind of like pseudo deconstructed, like exposed foam, like how like Blazers used to come back in the day, and now how like, you know, all the off-white stuff kind of comes now. So if like in theory, if you were to like remove that and put that there, move some other shit around, you could pull this off as like kind of like a washed out off-white shoe that was dropped, and they just kind of rebranded it. So when I first saw this, I'm like, you know what? I bet this is glow in the dark. And you know what? It's not. That would have been cool, I thought. Maybe make that glow in the dark. It's got that kind of like taupe color that looks like it would glow. Same thing right here for the paint on the wings, Air Jordan logo. I thought, I'm like, man, that's definitely going to glow in the dark. And you know what? It doesn't. And neither does this. Right? So like, I thought they could have done that. It might have been a little gimmicky, but hey, you know, fucking Virgil Abloh is putting lights in the Louis Vuitton sneakers he's making now, so why can't we get glow-in-the-dark writing on some Jordans? So, take a look here. Got that kind of like, the leather is kind of deceiving. It's not like soft per se. It's already kind of like pre-wrinkled, but it's not that like fake and boss stuff, but it does have a nice structure to it. The lettering here, it might be harder to pick it up on camera, but it's not just kind of, it's almost like glued on. You can see right around the A there, and like around the J, and then the 1. The letters aren't just painted, they're kind of like, there's an adhesive there. It looks like they were glued. You can definitely feel it. So I mean, if you wanted to, you could probably take an X-Acto knife and kind of scrape them off, if you didn't necessarily want the lettering on the side, or just like paint over top it with some flat black. It'd probably hide it. Or if you even cooler, get the Angelus glow in the dark stuff and then paint over top of it, because that's what they should have done in the first place. Quality of the suede is, I think, intentionally kind of iffy, because it's supposed to look kind of like rough and tumble. Like you can see that like overall it's all kind of like gray suede with like an undersaturated crimson dye there. You know, and it's not bad. Like, it's not, the quality isn't super inconsistent around. It's got the same kind of nap, where I've seen some shoes previously where it was like really noticeable and really bad. More noticeable, I guess, on the toe box. You can even see here from toe box to like the wing there, like where like the eyelets, like you can kind of see there, and then even like up here it's softer. Is what it is. We get another pair of laces. We get like the hyper crimson laces, or the atomic red or atomic pink, or whatever you want to call it. They come with that. Insole is a regular like Nike swoosh. There, nothing too out of the ordinary. The shoe horn, or shoe tree, sorry, is just like a cardboard one. Nothing really commemorative. On the back here, foam. Nothing written, nothing hidden. Swoosh, blah blah blah, trademark. Flip it over, we got that neutral gray, which is this color here. Nice. See, I don't hate the leather. It does look kind of like wrinkly skin, so I'm on the fence about it. Or I was, at least, until I saw it in person. It'll probably wear really well, compared to like some others where like it creases really funny, or if it's too soft, it's just like really hard to wear. You'll probably get a lot of wear out of this, just because of like, you know, the appearance of like the softness, but it's not like, it's not super thin. It's got like a good body to it. You can definitely see through here, like there's some depth to it, at least on the toe box with the holes there. And let's just take a second here if you want to look at this for some sort of like, you know, fake busting tool later on, if you want to examine the holes where they are. There we go. So keep in mind, this is a size 8. If you got like a 13, it's definitely going to look different. So they'll be like, oh, it doesn't look the same. It's because it's a different sizing, different cuts. Toe box very clean though. No burrs, no widow's peaks, nothing like that. Very nice all around. There is this kind of, and I've seen this on a few of them, you can kind of see that line that goes around like right there. That's just like from manufacturing. It's probably from when they like rolled the wheel around it, if they even still do that, to kind of like just press the sole on it. Just part of the manufacturing process. Aside from that, and I saw that on a few, it was a pretty good shoe. I didn't see any funny flaws yet. It has that really strong kind of like gluey smell that I think started back with like the bread toes, and even maybe before then with like the last year's All-Star Game 1s, I think had that smell, and then onward. Really strong out of the box, so let it air out for a bit. Otherwise it can kind of like stink up the room. So like pretty potent. So yeah, that's it. That's my 2 cents. Overall, I think the shoe is pretty cool. I wish they would have done, you know, like a re-retro of a color that, you know, we haven't seen in a while or something, or, you know, even, I don't know. I don't know right now. I'm just kind of talking to myself. What would you have liked to see in place of this? Let me know down below. Do you want to see something else? What would you like to see next? Are you excited for those hyper, I think they call it hyper turquoise or something like that. It's the same kind of material, but it's like that sandy off-white with like the same kind of like undersaturated suede, and it's like a turquoise. Are you excited for those? Are you going to cop those? Are you going to pass? Did you pass on these? Are you thinking about, hey man, I think I really want a pair now? Start the discussion down below. Let me know what you think, and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed.